Certain things money just simply can't buy. And what you have here is a 4,700 square foot home with amazing form and function. And you think you're walking into a gallery, but the next morning you're coming downstairs in your robe and you're grabbing a cup of coffee and you're reading the morning paper.
And that's what you can do with the correct artists, interior designers and architects. The good ones know how to seamlessly blend together abstract things.
Where we really shine is bringing the right collaboration of teams together to develop this.
So what I think with Batter K is that they really think through how a family will live in the space. They actually think how rooms are truly used. It's more about the livability of the house, but at the same time the architecture is beautiful.
When you drive by, you go, oh, it looks like a Batter K.
It's the lines of the home and the amount of natural light that floods through the architecture.
There's a signature design that's there that's true to their name.
Really tastefully done, clean lines, understated typically, and functional.
Technology in the past never really was something that we had to think about as much as we do on a daily basis. It's an extension of our beings. We carry it around as a touch, feel, integrated part of our everyday lifestyle. And that has to tie in with the home lifestyle. You take it with you, you come home to it.
The phone, the TV, every gadget that you bring along is now accessorized with who you are.
The house is vivid, there's purpose behind all the colors, there's a lot of wow factor, and we had to have the electronic package that supported the same punch, the same impact, the same wow factor.
It's a product that has always represented quality. It's a brand I grew up with, and cutting edge and recent. It just communicates to me recent.
You can do with the correct artists and interior designers, architecture along with technology and Sony. It just really, you walk into the house and it feels right.
The technology is part of the integration and holds just as much as an importance as the artwork on the wall and the sofas you're sitting on. It's a part of the whole entire lifestyle package. It must mesh, and it does.
I would have never thought to put a bamboo table with a glass top and rounded corners. I would not have done that.
This house, particularly with its sharp lines and a lot of masculine finishes, calls for strong aesthetic complements. And that requires statements in every room, in almost every piece.
You're taken back just by all the design, the different rooms, the concept. It was an open book. We got to do whatever we want and set the tone for the lifestyle that we want for people to feel when they walk in there.
80% of the people that see this home could see themselves grabbing their bags, grabbing their belongings and just calling the moving truck and say, dump my stuff off at the trade store and sell it because I'm just going to move in here and live.
We are a lifestyle company. I mean, people come in, they transform their home to fit what we're offering. You know, giving it color, giving it life is a major key to having your house feel like a home.
You can mix it up. There's really no rules when it comes to playing with classic modern.
We brought in a lot of pieces that were different things that you're not going to see in every home that kind of give it a personalized feel. It just needs the right pieces to complete the puzzle.
When you look at a modern contemporary home, you think, oh, it's just going to be all contemporary. It's going to be a steel dinner table with, you know, steel chairs with leather. And
you can bring in classic, you can bring in funky, you can bring in retro. Okay, so you don't need to be literal when it comes to translating the word modern. Throw it all, mix it up. That's classic modern now.
every art piece is chosen by their artist and chosen from the gallery and chosen for this specific wall for their own various reasons.
There's real depth when it comes to the caliber of the artwork that was brought into this property. And then there's contrast with the contemporary abstract art that complements it.
I'm a colorist, infusion of bright, exciting movement colors that are uplifting. I'm constantly looking for wonderful color combinations and great sunset scenes. I'm looking for those great colors.
When I first saw the house, I was designing it with real artists, putting their blank canvas and their expression on top of the walls of this house.
When it's a well-done object, it works well in any space.
There's a lot of composition and art already in this architecture, and it's uplifting, it's bright, it's fun, and it's youthful, and that's what I look for and strive for, is to really bring that mood and feeling into someone's home.
You know, with just the different rooms, the different artwork, which completely sets everything off. I mean, it brings the whole house alive.
You'll notice in life that your styles are always changing. But a good piece of art or a good piece of furniture or a good piece of architecture will typically always be in style.
This property is an example of a living lifestyle. It's the embodiment of the American dream. Who wouldn't want to live like this?
There's a consistency of what I prefer in terms of design. I like a certain pair of sunglasses, I like my shoes a certain way. You could tie my house with my car to my shoes to my sunglasses.
It's almost like looking, through a camera and looking through the lens and trying to capture that perfect scene.
When I think of classic modern, I think of timelessness.
Timeless with modern design.
Because it actually is functional and lives how we live today.
From the furnishings to the art to the technology.
And that's lifestyle.
It takes a certain knack to be able to create that. It's a feeling that you just know when you see it and you walk in and you experience it.
It's the epitome of ultimate living.
And that was worth every dime that was spent.